Carter, did you watch the Miami Louisville game the other night? And what kind of stood out to you about that Louisville defense?
Yes, I did watch it. Overall, I felt like what stood out to me was their linebackers. I see them flying around play by play, making plays, and I'm ready to get it going.
Carter, how do you think the offensive line as a whole has done over these last couple of weeks with Austin P and Syracuse? Are you guys comfortable with how you guys have graded out?
I feel like I wouldn't say comfortable. I feel like we all could do better. I feel like these last few practices we've been just going at it every day, just giving it our all. We all could do better. I had a winning performance, but I feel like I could do even better. So every day we just coming, just trying to get better.
Carter, I believe you started every game last season, but since then, can you talk about how you've changed not only as protector of Kenny's blind side, but also as just simply a member of the program?
I just feel like I learned a lot over this corona during COVID-19. Just learning different defenses, like I told you guys before. And I just feel like I just progressed. I gotten stronger. I gotten smarter. Overall, and I just feel like this is my time. Time to shine. So.
How were you able to work out during the quarantine period? You went home to New Jersey, I assume, right?
Yep. I was luckily I had my guy Owen Drexel. We live about 15 minutes away from each other, so we would work out every day together. Hit the field, just grinding and getting better. So.
Are you heavier this year? I mean, bigger as far as muscle and weight?
Yeah, weight I dropped down to 315. Last year I was 320, and I lost about 8 pounds of body fat. So came a long way.
Thank you.
Yep.
Did you and Owen work out at your high school field, or where did you guys kind of get that quarantine workout done?
We would work out Owen over there in Owenstown, Montclair, New Jersey, and then we would have our guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar. We had this O-line and D-line facility back home where we're from, Pro Edge, and they would give us the keys and let us work out there as well. So.
Part of the freshman class has made an impact. Do you think they've also been helped by the Zooms, that they've been able to come in maybe knowing more than normal freshmen would?
Yeah, I definitely feel like that has helped, and I feel like the sky's the limit for them. They've been making big plays, now they just got to come in every day just to learn even more, So I definitely feel like coronavirus, the Zoom meetings definitely helped them.
Carter, what do you guys need to do this week? I mean, you scored 21 points last week. How do you guys, finish drives and find the end zone more this week?
I feel like we just need to run the ball more, just go ahead and attack the defense, come out swinging full force, and I feel like we could go a long way. We can finish in the end zone, so I feel like that'd be a big factor this week.
Carter, Jimmy and Jake have talked about running off the ball, and a phrase that you guys have seemed to be using a lot. Can you talk about just, maybe with some things that you saw from film this week that stuck out to you, said, hey, we need to do this better to run off the ball, or just things in general that you guys are focusing on right now?
I feel like I'm focusing on cutting off the backside on the Y zone, cutting off the four eyes. They're fast guys, and if we get that cut, that's going to be a touchdown. So I feel like that's been a big emphasis this week.
Carter, you talked a minute ago about you guys had a winning performance. You had a winning performance. Is that because you guys won the game? Or is that because of the way you played specifically?
That was for me specifically, but if I had to grade myself, I didn't feel like it was a winning. I gave a great effort, but I know my standard is high. I keep a standard high for myself, and I know I could do better. So this week I'm coming out, play even better. So
what do you need to do better?
Just run off the ball, protect Kenny, and I feel like I'll have a legit winning performance in my eyes.
Carter, this is a top 25 matchup. Normally in the stadium, there'd be a lot of energy, a lot of hype. How have you guys gone about creating your own energy with no fans in the stadium?
I feel like it's been good, the young guys on the sideline, like my guys Branson and Big Mike, they just been trying to get everybody going, just trying to get everybody riled up. It's been big time. So having them there during that Syracuse game, I feel like it had a big effect on the whole team. So it's been pretty cool having them there so far. So.
Carter, you said you had a winning performance, and I guess Coach Narduzzi said yesterday that the other guys on the line had an above average or whatever. What's the scale? What are the different kind of like point I guess the levels to assessing that?
I'm not. What is it? I think it is ACC. And I think winning performance. You got high average, average, then low average. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, I think that's it.
So sure. ACC is the top.
I think ACC is the top. Yeah.
And what does that mean? As in like ACC championship level performance, or?
Yeah, basically yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Very, very high level. Yep. So.
Did you reach ACC level in the coach's eyes?
Not in the coach's eyes. No, we all could do better, you know. So yeah.
Or do you guys feel like you're close to getting that running game where you want it to be, or how close are you to where you want that game to be?
I feel like we're very close, you know. Like I said, like this practice today, we came out swinging, you know, full force, you know. I appreciate the scout team, you know, giving us great looks, and I feel like we're very close.
Carter, DJ Turner is kind of a new guy to the team, and he's already been making plays. I mean, how has he meshed with your offense, and, you know, what are you seeing out of him?
I see he's a hard worker. Him coming in, you know, he's just giving it all he got, spending extra time in the film room, you know, just studying up a little bit more. I feel like he's a big factor to this team. I'm glad he's here, you know.
Jared, how did it feel to be on the field for the first time, you know, in a while, and how do you think you performed against Syracuse?
It felt great. You know, just kind of getting back into the swing of things, getting back on the field with the guys felt great. Thought I played pretty well, but still a lot of stuff to clean up as a unit, and we look forward to the task at hand this Saturday in Louisville. Got a strong defense. Didn't have a great outing against Miami, but they'll be making adjustments, and so do we.
Jared, what goes through your head when you watch the tape and you see kind of a lot of big plays Louisville let up, and Miami just streaking down the field for long touchdowns? What kind of goes through your head at that point?
We got to capitalize on you know, all the opportunities they give us. Miami, you know, they definitely got their fair share of big plays, like you said. So, you know, when we get those opportunities, we just got to make plays and capitalize, put points on the board.
Jared, what's it tell you about the passing game and Kenny that he threw it around to so many different receivers in the game Saturday?
I think that just speaks to, you know, Kenny as a quarterback. He's the leader of our offense. He knows how to get guys the ball. Second year in the offense. You know, everybody's just feeling more comfortable. For me personally, it feels like the game's slowing down a little bit. So, yeah, it's great that we can get, you know, multiple guys touches and multiple guys opportunities to make plays and show what we can do.
Jared, what do you think makes this year's group of wide receivers stand out from the group you were with last year?
Like I said, just second year in the offense. You know, guys are just feeling more comfortable. You know, we're learning a lot more. You know, why we're doing certain things and stuff like that. So I think, you know, everybody's just buying into what coach has for us, and yeah, guys are making plays, so we just got to keep it up.
Jared, your touchdown obviously was within the red zone, and that's been an area that I guess last season you guys weren't that great at. Frankly, just finishing off drives, and how important I guess how did that touchdown feel to be able to finish off a drive like that, and then how important do you think it is for this offense to continue doing that?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we get into the red zone, we gotta be wanting 7 points, and anything less is really underachieving. But Yeah, I think the red zone offense this year. Like I said again, just second year in the offense. We're getting more and more comfortable with each other. Kenny with all the receivers and everything. So, yeah, when we get down in that red zone, we got to put 7 points up on the board.
Jared, what have the new guys brought to your room? Like DJ Turner, Jordan Nass, and Jalen Barden. I mean, what have they added to the group that was already in place?
Yeah, guys like DJ and Jalen and Jordan. All of them bring speed. All of them bring that big playability. DJ being a senior, being that vet, brings a lot of knowledge to the room. And then you got Jordan and Jalen, just two speedy guys that are eager to get on the field, want to make plays, and to make the most of their opportunities. So, yeah, this group this year is something special, I think.
I wanted to ask you about growing up in Canada and watching football. Were you an NFL team guy, a CFL guy, and were there any players that you kind of just tried to model yourself after?
A bit of both, I'd say. Of course, my dad played in the CFL, so I grew up cheering for Ottawa, and then NFL. Didn't really have a team. I've always just loved turning on a game on Sunday and just watching some good football. Wouldn't say I really modeled my game after anyone in the CFL, but if I had to choose someone from today's NFL, I like Devontae Adams a lot. I like AJ Brown a lot. Kind of bigger body receivers that run good routes. Pretty good at the line. So.
How about the other Canadian guy here in Pittsburgh? He seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, Chase. Chase, that's my guy. Yeah, he's doing a great job. He's just making the most of every opportunity he gets, and he's not looking back. So yeah, Pittsburgh's in good hands with him.
Did you reach out to him when he came to Pittsburgh? You said he's your guy. How do you know him?
Yeah, so just over social media, stuff like that, reached out to him. Haven't got the chance to speak to him in person yet, just with all the COVID protocols and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that opportunity. But yeah, no, he's doing a great job. So he's putting on for the country.
Did you feel good that you both scored a touchdown over the weekend?
Yeah, it's good stuff, really. I'm sure he got a lot of people back home blowing up his phone and stuff. So yeah, I mean, anytime we can kind of put the country on the map for just some making big plays, it's a great opportunity.
Jared, in this day and age of college football, 21 points isn't a lot of points in the game. Did Coach Narduzzi bring up that point when he met with you guys, that you got to quit settling for field goals and score touchdowns?
Yeah. Like I said, anything when we get in the red zone, we need to score 7 points. Simple as that. I mean, as an offense, we look at it as if you don't get a touchdown, then it's a missed opportunity. So we just need to do a better job capitalizing, clean up the little things. I feel like we had a lot of self-inflicting wounds last Saturday, which we'll look to clean up this Saturday, and I know we will. So,
Jared, Kenny always talks about how you have a professional approach to the game and says you and Jordan Addison are just very young guys that seem to already get a lot of the things that they're trying to preach. Can you talk about your place in the receiver room, who else you feel like you're leaning on a lot or just working with the most to get you prepared each week, and just how your approach has been?
Yeah. Coach Beatty does a great job. I love him as a coach. But really, it's not just Jordan and I. It's a lot of guys in the room that just try and be consistent every day. Like I said, I've been saying opportunities a lot. Just any opportunity you get, go 110%, and just try and capitalize on it. So,
Jared, what do you think of these uniforms you're wearing on Saturday?
they're sweet. They're sweet. Yeah, I love them. Hopefully we can break them out more than once. So we'll see about that.
Jared, how much weight did you gain in the off season?
I'm at about 200 plus now, so I've put on about 10 pounds of muscle. So my body feels really good.
Yeah, where have you noticed that helping you?
Um, I feel like in the blocking game, it's been huge. Staying on my blocks, being more physical, and I also feel like I've gotten a little bit faster. But I won't get into that. We got a lot of fast guys in the room, so I'm not really too high on myself for the speed thing in our room. But yeah, no, my body feels great. But yeah, I'm definitely noticing the blocking game, and just feel smooth running routes. So.
Jared, Coach Beatty has had a lot of success as a head coach in high school. He seems like from what I've seen, from a very strong-willed personality and coach. What's it like playing for him?
Like I said, great coach. He definitely has a way of getting to each player, and knows how to do that effectively. So I mean, he's got all the guys in check. Everybody's buying in. Yeah, Coach Beatty has definitely boosted my football IQ, and a lot of guys in the room, from year 1 to year 2, and even the veteran guys in the room.
Jared, you said there's a lot of.
Go ahead.
As I say, you said there's a lot of speed in the room. Who do you say is the fastest out of all you guys?
Good question. I mean, I feel like I'll beat anybody in the room in a race, but when you're talking off the line, get down the field, Shockey, of course, he's always been that fast guy. Jordan has blazing speed. Same with Jalen. So I mean, there's a DJ too. There's a lot of guys in the room that have some serious speed for sure.